So our friend Christopher is in massive amounts of debt. He hates his job. He's got a girlfriend that's kind of giving him problems, and he's trying to reach his goal as a weightlifter. His question is, how do I strengthen myself to such a degree that I could successfully navigate all of the things that are happening in my life? And I don't think his problem is unique. I think many of us have taken on many different roles and have many different responsibilities, all of which we would like to maximize, be the best boyfriend possible, be the best employee or businessman possible, be able to have financial freedom and get out of debt, and have a super strong, badass, good-looking body, right? I mean, that is heaven in a bag. So his question is like, how do I toughen up so I can make all these things happen? I'm reading a really fascinating book right now called The One Thing. Can't remember the name of the author right now, but you can look it up on Amazon. And this author asserts, and I found this to be true in my own experience, and that's why I find the book so fascinating. He asserts that if you put all of your eggs in one basket, like Andrew Carnegie once said, and just watch that basket grow, you will reach your greatest success. And that basically means you choose one thing and you dominate that one thing, and it will, if you choose the right thing, and we'll talk about that in a moment. If you choose the right one, or what I've also heard described as or called the Keystone Habit. You choose the habit that's associated with dominating one thing, it will inevitably trickle over into other areas of your life. You will see success in other areas if you just dominate this one thing. It's also been described as the Pareto Principle, or the 80-20 rule, whereby they say 80% of your results will come from 20% of your efforts. The trick is to try to figure out, what does that 20% require? Which one of these things do I hack at, put all my time, effort, energy, talent, and faculty into dominating so that it will have a tremendous effect on everything else. So for me, just for example, I've realized after several years of building a multifaceted business that the Keystone Habit for me is making videos every single day. So you'll notice that I'm uploading videos 2-3 times a day sometimes, because I realize that when I dominate video, it impacts the way my gym runs, the way my publishing business runs, the way everything else runs in my business is determined by this one Keystone Habit of multiple videos a day, right? Answering your questions. So for you, in your life, which includes business, includes finance, includes relationships, and includes personal development through weightlifting, you're going to want to figure out which one of these things are going to support me. Which one of these can I put all of my eggs in and will support me, not just because of the results associated with dominating that thing, but because of the type of person I have to become: disciplined, committed, hardworking, focused, in order to achieve that, and how that version of you will spill over into other areas of life. So if you understand what I'm saying is, what type of person do you have to become to dominate this area? Because you'll just take that new you into the other areas and you'll crush it. Okay? So my advice, my opinion, really, and this is, if you were my son, if you were my brother, this is what my advice would be, is to get rid of the debt. There is something about financial debt that just weighs on you like a heavy yoke. It's very difficult to run fast when you've got an anchor attached to you. And financial debt is not going to afford you the freedom to choose the type of work that you want to participate in, because you've got bills to pay. You've got to pay back all this student loan debt or credit card debt or a mortgage that's over your head. You cannot do anything when you've got this anchor, this ball and chain associated with financial debt. So when you get out of that hole, you're going to not only feel better about your finances, but you will feel the relief and the physiological peace. I mean, your hormones will change when you're no longer running like a scared rabbit. Your hormones will even change, and that's going to support you in your strength training. You'll be able to stockpile money instead of dig yourself out of a hole, which is going to support you in having better relationships. Women generally speaking, people don't want to get involved with people who've got anchors, who've got baggage, you know. And if you're looking for a girlfriend or you're looking for a relationship that's going to be fruitful, it's always better to show up standing on top of a pile of cash than down in a deep hole of it. Not necessarily 100% true, but I guarantee you'll feel a lot better about yourself. You'll be able to buy things. You'll be able to take your lady out. You'll be able to do things that you can't do when you got all this freaking debt. And I forget what the other one was. But I would say the Keystone Habit would be taking a significant portion of whatever little bit of money you have right now and using it to get rid of your debt as fast as possible. Create a plan for yourself. I had to do this. I was like in $90,000 credit card debt. And I mean, I'm out of it now, but it took significant sacrifice for about 3 years. Take the next couple years and sacrifice significantly in order to get out of that freaking hole. And I guarantee you it's going to support you in full expression of and the development of you becoming a stronger version of yourself in all other areas, dude. Good luck.